Hi guys, my name is Lacey of Spooky Lists and Fat Tips, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be a little bit different for me, and if I'm talking slowly or it seems like I don't have my thoughts together, it's because I'm doing this extremely off the cuff, but it's something that I want to do. And I've known that I've wanted to do this since before I had a physical YouTube channel to do it with. Today I'm filming the intro to what I'm going to be calling my self-love journey series. So saying series, you guys can already guess that there are going to be multiple videos of this topic coming. I've mentioned in past videos that I am currently in a place where I love myself, and I feel like that's kind of a weird thing to say in our culture. We live in like this weird place where you're expected to like yourself but not love yourself too much, or it's within social norm to not like yourself, and a lot of people struggle with not liking themselves and struggle with self-confidence, and this is going to be a video series talking to you guys about how I got to a place where I tuned all of that out and I just listened to what was best for me, and I was able to get to a place where I look in the mirror every day and I'm okay. And I'm not even just okay, I'm more than okay. I'm good, I'm happy. I'm happy with myself, and I love myself, and I have confidence, and I have a lot of people in my life that struggle with the same kind of destructive thoughts and depressive thoughts, but I don't want to get on too much of a tangent because, like I said, this is just the intro video. I've seen a lot of videos on this topic of like self-love, and a lot of them are to me, a very simple approach and a very complex problem and a very individualistic problem. Everybody's reasons for their level of self-confidence are going to be completely unique to their own experiences in the world. And I can only speak for my own experiences. I can only speak to what's authentic to me. I can already feel myself getting like a touch emotional because this is a very emotional subject, because I also feel like it's one of those things that we don't like to talk about as a culture. You're either expected to be in this place where you're good and you fit in and therefore you can like yourself, or if you don't meet certain standards, you should work on them and you shouldn't like yourselves, and it's a very complex issue, and that is why it has to, in my mind, be done in a series. There's no way on earth to approach this subject in a video just telling you to cheer up and not to tune people out and leave yourself notes saying that you like yourself, because it's so more complex than that. And I get that because I've been on this earth almost 26 years now, and most of those years have been spent hating myself and wishing that I could be different, and listening to the words that other people have spoken to me and taking them to heart to measure my worth and my character, and to get to a place where I'm not listening to any of that and that doesn't control me anymore and that doesn't define me. I feel like that is what I need to be bringing to this YouTube channel and what I need to be sharing with, the world. So without getting into too much, but still giving you an idea of what kind of things I'm going to be talking about, there are going to be sensitive subjects brought up in this series. I'm going to be talking about my experiences being bullied for my whole life, my experiences being an adult dealing with people bullying me, as well as when I was a child. I'm going to be talking about my experiences being a large woman with a not large partner, and the kinds of shame and fat shaming that has been, put on to me by other people. I'm going to be talking about what it's been like to be discriminated against in my own field because of my size. I'm going to be talking about what it was like to modify my body, to cut my hair, to dress myself the way I wanted to. I'm going to be talking about how my own mental illness played into my feelings of myself and how I had to address those things. I'm going to be talking about how the people I surrounded myself with were toxic and abusive, and how I had to disconnect myself from those relationships, how I had to leave jobs because they weren't healthy. Because that's kind of what I'm getting at is I don't think that self-love is a one solution fix. I feel like it's a process of addressing all different things in your life that could be causing you to look at yourself and not be comfortable or happy or okay. And I want to talk about these things from a place that isn't preaching or self-help or like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I can't give you specific advice and say, do this and you will change your life. But what I can do is give you very real experiences that I have lived through, and I've lived to see the other side. I've been at that place of comparing yourself to other people, to thinking that everyone's looking at you, to comparing yourself to your friends, to wondering why your partner wants you, to think you're not worthy of other people's attention, to hate yourself, to look at your mirror and see yourself in disgust. And I've lived to see the other side. I've lived to get over it. I've lived to tune out all the bullshit. And that's really what I want this series to be. I don't know if that makes it kind of like my online diary of this, because I mentioned in my goals for this year video that this is still something that I'm working on, and I will be working on this as long as I live. I think anyone who has ever struggled with their self-worth can understand that it's not a one-stop happiness. It's a, you know, some days are always going to be better than other days, and some days can be worse. It's exactly what I'm calling it. It's a journey. So this is my journey, and I'm hoping that by sharing my journey with you guys, that it can maybe help you along with your own. And that's all I really have to say in this intro video. If you have any specific things that you want me to talk about first, it could be any of the things I brought up, dealing with discrimination, dealing with bullying, dealing with mental illness, dealing with toxic friends, dealing with toxic jobs. It can be, you know, when you're the designated ugly fat friend, which I felt like I was for a long time. What to do if you feel like people aren't listening to you, if they aren't talking to you. Like, I really feel like I have a lot of experience to talk about this. I just hope that all of this is making sense somehow. But it's going to be, I don't know the frequency in which I want to do these. I think I'm only going to do one of these videos a month. But it's a process, it's a journey, it's a series. Let me know if there's anything specific that anyone wants me to touch on first. But I have so many ideas. If you're on my Instagram, you've seen my grand journal of ideas that I write everything in. So I've been working on it, and that's what I'm going to be doing with this series. How many times can I repeat myself in one video? So yeah, I hope you guys are going to tune in for this, because I'm excited. I think these are all things that need to be talked about, and I just hope that it can be a positive place for people. I'm going to monitor these videos heavily. I have been very lucky, knock on some fucking wood, I've been very lucky that so far in my YouTube journey, I haven't received really any criticism or hate or anything horrific. I'm kind of bracing myself for it, because I know, unfortunately, it's inevitable. But just know that with this series, this is something that I'm going to be heavily monitoring. I'm going to not tolerate for a second anybody making anybody else feel like bullshit. I want these videos to be a safe place. So that's why I said, if there's anything you want me to start with, just let me know. I'm open to it all. But that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope everything that I'm saying makes sense, and I hope that this kind of gets you prepared for what I'm going to be starting on this channel. I'm still going to be doing my makeup. I'm going to be doing my little like drama commentary here and there. But this is just one tiny thing that I want to do. Like I said, I don't want to devote like my whole channel to it. I only really want to do one of these videos a lot, because it is kind of emotionally draining even to sit here and film this intro, let alone to constantly throw these videos at you guys. It is going to be a more safe, sensitive thing. So just talk to me about it below for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for listening to all the things I had to say, and just for sticking with me and being supportive. If whether it's this video or one of my more fun videos, just thank you guys for supporting me and talking to me and making friendships with me. I love everything that's been happening with this channel, and I'm just so excited to keep moving forward. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.